Right, hi girls. For those of you who bought these, we didn't get round to using them due to the college shutting. So what you need is a third of a brick of Oasis, and you just take a slice off and chamfer all the edges, and that should just fit in nicely with this. So if you look at the actual shape of the container, you want your design to actually flow down. So I'm using some aspidistra leaves, and this is something we'll do when we return to college in September. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting these quite short, and I'm placing the stem through one side of the midrib, and then I'm twisting it over and back over onto the other side, so that we're just creating a different form. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm just going to make a sort of focal area on the top. So if you've got ivy leaves in the garden, you can do it with ivy leaves. So either going to use about 5 or 7 depending on how many we need. So again, just through the midrib. Then if you put your thumb underneath and hold this, and then just bring the stem over and onto the opposite side of the midrib. So and you can actually just go inside the other part of the leaf. So again, through, hold it, get your fingers inside, bring this back over and through the opposite side of the midrib. Always try and make sure, and if you see what I'm doing now is I'm going actually through this other part of the aspidistra, just so that it holds it all together. So through, bring it over and onto the opposite side, and then we can just fill those in. So that's taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get one more into the centre, and something like this it's quite a nice thing to do with minimum amount of material. So we've got a nice design going on there. Now unfortunately I've got no leaf shine. These are about a month old, so I'm just trimming off the little bits that are just beginning to go yellow on the end. But if you've got any vegetable oil or olive oil, you can just get a little bit of cotton wool and brush it on, and it'll just give it a little bit of sheen, unless you've got some leaf shine. So we just want some material to cascade down here. So I'm going to use just some of the gerbras. So the idea of this is minimum amount of material. So cut on the slant, on the angle, and we're just going to take these quite low down, and then we're going to bring another one up. We're just going to stagger this so that we take that colour, and if you're noticing it, I'm doing it more to one side than into the centre, so we're just making it a sort of asymmetrical design. So we've just got 3 in there, but we're going to take in another one right into the centre, so that we're taking that colour through. So we're just taking that, and just to give us a little bit of depth, we're going to put another one in at the back, so that we're taking that colour all the way through. So you might need to use a pair of scissors if you're using aspidistra leaves. Push a hole into the leaf and then just push that through. So we've got a nice design just flowing quite gently through there. And what I'm going to do is I've just got a stem of the small Kermit chrysanths. I just thought this would be quite nice as a contrast of textures. They're like little pom-poms, and we can just place these through the top, just so that we add a little bit more interest, and it's a bit of a fun element as well. So just taking these through So turning it round, and again, these are quite strong stems, so you can push these through the aspidistras quite easily, or if you're using ivy, then you can just layer the ivy one on top of the other, and that looks quite nice as well. Begonia leaves look really effective as well. Or you can use the Aera Metallicum Marmoratum, which I was using before. So just placing a few more of these just underneath. I think we've got one more. I'll take that one out actually. So you've just got a little bit of added interest and another texture into that design. Okay, so that's your second design. Thank you.